happened, like everyone else disappeared, and I just saw a random
like a
desktop.
thing, my screen.
I was like, what did I press? I'm over here getting my notes. I'm getting my notes ready, and I'm like, what did I press?
Hey everybody! Welcome in. Oh, we lost somebody. Thank you for joining us. We're the NAT30s, or the majority of the NAT30s, and I actually wrote down notes on what I will say this time. So we are continuing with our Bums of Greenest campaign. This is the main campaign, so welcome to everybody who's out there in the chat. I see Beluga, who raided us from the Role Players Guild. So thank you for the early stream raid. Mr. King Versidon, we've got A Falcone. I think I saw a Neo Seraph. I don't know if I want to say Neo Seraph or Neo Seraph out in the chat. So thank you everybody who's hanging out, whether you're lurking or chatting. We appreciate you. So here's my notes. Sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. We have, actually they're more like partners, the Armory in Fairhaven, Tabletop Games in Westport, and New England Comics in New Bedford. And also we have the Compound Network with a bunch of wonderful people, and you should definitely hop over and follow the Compound Twitch channel, since we will be likely streaming over there in the coming months. Also a thank you to our patrons. We launched a Patreon, which we are, okay, Neo Seraph. Thank you. We launched a Patreon, which our patrons get some behind the scenes stuff. I'm trying to get better at dungeon draft, so I'll be making some maps, the homebrew items, and some drawings to go along with them, and then like the mechanics that go along with them, and any other writings that our whole team here does. So, and then also it is half the price of a Twitch sub, and you are still supporting the stream. So you can hop over to our Patreon if you would like to, and support us that way. Oh, you also get access to our VODs earlier than others, and for our one-shots, you'll get exclusive access to those VODs too. Yeah. Word of the week is not decided yet. It says anniversary. That's not right. We're gonna have to. We're just
last week.
Yeah, that was last week's. For our local viewers, you can hop over to the Armory, Tabletop Games, or New England Comics and enter the word of the week. At the front desk, there is a little jar there that has all of our faces all over it and stuff. And you can win some in-store prizes. And we just have to choose a new word of the week today. So that'll be coming. And then, oops, I don't want to close that. For our anniversary winners, I did just want to say, so we had our anniversary stream on the 19th. I have not sent the things out yet because the company that I use, which is actually stickermule.com, the Boris stickers got lost in the mail before UPS could even scan them. So they are rushing me another set of Boris stickers. They're holographic stickers. So I think
they just liked them that much.
Yeah, just someone's like,
no, someone totally swiped those. They're holographic.
Yes, they're holographic.
What?
Boris.
Don't look in the background. This is why I have a background on. I actually have them plastered all over my wall. I stole them. I'm just kidding.
And she just disappears into the background.
Right. I want some though. Not gonna lie.
So I hope to get both. Like, I hope the ones that got lost also show up at some point, but they're gonna rush another set of stickers, so I'm just waiting for those, and then I gotta hop over to Tabletop Games to go get the dice and the Tashas. So those will be all sent out next week. I've got all the packages ready to go. I just have to put all the pieces together, and I didn't want to send them out without the newest stickers. And I also got magnets too, but that might be, you know, a bit much. Not Boris magnets, just NAT30s magnets. So, so those are coming. Sorry for the delay, but we will be sending those out as soon as possible. And we also did a Twitter. We hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. So we did a Twitter giveaway, and our winner was from New Zealand, actually. So that got sent out today, and they chose
Kiwi.
and they chose the shirt that Roy is wearing today in blue. Just sending a message.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta take some hits.
Pretty sure tomorrow it's a 3-day sale on our TeePublic. We'll blast the social medias with that. The hell was that?
It sounded like me running into the wall when I did that earlier.
That was my son.
Okay.
Sorry.
I've been watching all these Bigfoot videos and stuff like that, and that's like one of the vocalizations of like Bigfoot. Like some of it's like, wow, that sounds really weird. Others it's clearly a dude going like, whoa, whoa, wow. It's like.
All right, so
every single time she always does that. I mention Bigfoot, she's like, her eyes just go. Whoa.
Okay.
And okay, back to reality. Otherwise known as Dungeons and Dragons. Oh wait, it's not reality either. Oh.
My next character is gonna be a Bigfoot.
I was gonna say Sasquatch has to exist in D&D.
Oh yeah, there's totally got to be like a whole village of them.
Not in my world.
Not
You
yet.
gotta prove it.
Not yet.
Yeah, prove it.
Our last one shot was the goblins. I think this next one's gonna just be a clan of Bigfoot.
Oh, that would be a fantastic one shot. The adventurers have to prove the existence of Bigfoot.
Of all
I'm gonna
things.
write that up.
Oh my god, she's like, no, I'm not helping you with that.
That would be
You can do
fun.
that all by yourself. You can stream it by yourself. You can moderate it by yourself. You can listen to it by yourself. You can play it by yourself.
I'll do it all myself.
So Neo Seraph is our merch suited for everyone. It is so there's no swears, but there's definitely there are some boobs. They're not they are clothed. So there is just one that is a little bit risque, but it's not like nude or anything. The rest of it
It's just cleavage.
Yeah, it's just cleavage, but the rest of it is, there's nothing else. There's like a unicorn farting, but nothing clothes boobs. But there's no like swears or like any like nudity or anything like that. So
I don't think you can post nudity on TeePublic.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't do it anyway. There's no reason. It's kind of awkward and weird.
It's a lot more clean considering like our whole motif of ass jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to the T-ball, you're like, that's not so bad.
No, it's not so bad. There's some cuter things on there too. So it's safe for work for the most part, I would say. Oh, the size. So the TeePublic, like it's safe for work.
I took it the same way too. Yeah.
That's great.
So TeePublic sizes, I think, go up to 2XL.
I think so.
Or at least extra large. They range, so they've got like t-shirts and other things. They also have like stickers, and you can get mugs and other things.
No, it goes up to 5XL.
Okay. There you go.
And I will say they're true to size.
Have you ever seen a 5XL in person?
Yeah, it's called a bed sheet.
I have, because for my job, I've printed it. I've screen printed them before, and I actually have a picture of me wearing one. When you pull it it's literally a dress. It like goes down to my mid shins. I put my arms out like this. I look like one of your children wearing.
Well, it's like when Homer gained tons of weight so he can go on like workman's comp, and then he went to the store and got a moo-moo.
Oh my god.
I don't want to look weird.
Well, listen, moo-moos, they are very comfortable. I mean, I might as well. So there you go. So Neo Seraph, they go up to 5XL. So you would be able to get them. I don't know about pricing because I don't know how TeePublic does that. Like if it's like cheaper for an extra small versus a 5XL, but they haven't.
I think it's a flat rate.
Maybe.
And you can look at they have the sizing chart, and it even shows dudes of different body types.
Yes,
in their
they have
shirts.
they're very body positive. They have like all different kinds of people, women and men, and all shapes and sizes and everything of modeling all of the different types of clothing. So you can probably get a pretty good idea of what it looks like. And then they do international as well. So I don't know where you're at, but if you are in another country, you just look up the list and they ship to other countries too. So
great.
Yeah, they've got like extra small all the way up to apparently 5XL. So you're good to go. Wow. You can hopefully
and they
find
fit
something
well
that you
too.
Like.
They're comfy.
Yeah,
wow.
I like the material.
Holy shit.
Holy crap. There you
6'7".
6'7", going to be 6'10".
How are you gonna be 6'10"? How do you get taller?
Still growing.
I was gonna say he's a young growing person, Cuba. Come on.
Oh, 10 minutes from the compound. There you go. Local.
That's awesome.
Awesome. We're
so cool.
even happier to see you. We're happy to see everybody,
Yeah,
but
right?
you know, of course. When we're streaming in the compound, like when we're actually playing in the compound, maybe we will get to see you looming through the doorway at some point. I'm 5'2".
We'll know
so...
exactly who you are.
Yes.
I'll have to
Especially
make a
if you have
custom.
some merch on.
Oh, they're getting us. They're getting a curve in their spine straighten. Very awesome. I hope that it works out and it is a pain-free. No, it won't be, of course, because life isn't that simple. But
yeah.
Looking forward. Hopefully,
like,
we'll meet you.
Usually, it's the opposite. Like the older you get, like you start shrinking. So it's like, wait a minute, what magic elixirs are you taking to get bigger?
No, I thought it was like a young person. I thought it was maybe like a 16-year-old kid or something.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
That'd be crazy.
I didn't know we had the Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Just long hair, just gonna.
I always wonder, like, again, being a short person, like what it looks like up there, because I'll never know. My mom, everybody's taller than me in my family except from like one of my cousins. So early 30s. So hey, like NAT30, a dirty 30 right there, and a local.
So it means you can put the word of the week into the jar.
Don't forget, once we figure out what that is.
I think the word of the week should be love.
Half giant.
Should be what?
Should be love. Love is in the air.
Oh, love?
Love.
Let's call it right now so that it's there. Word of the week is love.
I feel like it should be a February thing.
We're getting ahead of it.
That kind of shit's reserved for February.
That's what a typical man would say.
Do you want it to be Goliath? How about we have the word of the week be Goliath in honor of our latest local?
All right.
Oh,
Goliath.
fine.
Zan's
and then we can next week it can be love, because next week it'll be February. So word of the week is Goliath in honor of our oh, thank you for the follow. In honor of our latest follower, it is Goliath. I just have to update our stream ticker.
How cool is that? You can just go in and just say that. He's lucky.
Is somebody fucking snowboarding for real?
Yes.
I was gonna say that's almost like a cruel thing. Like it's just this giant of a person has to go in there, duck into the thing, and then they're like, "What's the word of the week?" And they just look down at the cashier and they're just like, Goliath. And the cashier's like, ah!
How often did Aaron used to bonk his head on the lights over the pool tables and stuff?
Yeah. And he wasn't 6'10". He was 6'7". He's like only like 6'4".
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do our intro so that we can actually play, I guess.
Oh yeah, we got 30 minutes.
We got an hour.
Yeah, we're playing a game.
We're playing a game today. The old armory bathroom sucked. I didn't even know they had a bathroom. So I've never stayed long enough, because I've mostly gone during the pandemic, but I can only imagine.
I just gotta do that Kool-Aid man where you just burst through the wall. Oh yeah!
Mr. X style.
Alright, I'm gonna run our intro. and then we'll see how much gets done tonight.
Alright, stop talking crit.
Okay. So, when we last left the Bums of Greenest, you all had split the party. You had
now you're dead.
and everybody died. In between sessions, everyone died. So you entered Baldur's Gate, arrived at the Brew Bottle Tavern owned by Erdnot Brew Bottle, whose cousin was currently taking care of the place while you guys were off doing a very important task. Learned the circumstances surrounding Erdnot's daughter Dratha's death, and decided to learn about the information that Garmir, the cousin, had gleaned from the local wizard the following day. So the next day, splitting up the party, you, Erdnot, went with your cousin Garmir to go speak with the wizard. Zan, Avedon, and Vidania took off to go find some supplies.
I believe it was
and
a disguise kit for
a
our
disguise kit to
wanted friend.
To further disguise Arik Firesong, who stayed behind with Micaiah in the tavern. They were locked in by Garmir and Erdnot, who gave Avedon.
The intro had sound.
The intro didn't have sound?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
I'm digging this music though.
Alright, I'll check that out after. That's weird. That didn't have sound. That's annoying too. So audio has been the bane of my entire existence with streaming. So let's see. So with the door locked behind them, Avedon, Vidania, Zan headed in one direction with a key. Erdnot and Garmir headed in another direction with a key, and Arik and Micaiah were left inside the tavern, locked in, with no key. So Erdnot and Garmir headed along to the home of the wizard, who ended up being a white dragonborn named Asim, who explained that he knew the location of an abandoned mining town where there were potentially diamonds that you need in order to cast the resurrection spell to bring your daughter back from the dead. And in exchange for giving you the location, he wanted an orb, which is very likely located inside the cavern as well. Hence the abandonment of the mine, because apparently the orb was creating some issues, or it may be related to some issues that were being created in the mine. So, meanwhile, Micaiah professed some feelings to Arik while they were locked inside the tavern together, which may or may not have been reciprocated, causing her to beast shape into a large wolf and then go sniffing around, where she was able to determine several scents that she picked up as being somewhat suspicious, or more frequent than others, and not having a frame of reference, just kind of storing that information away. Meanwhile, we are going to start with Zan, Abaddon, and Vidania heading in the direction to go find some supplies and the disguise kit, while Erdnot Garmir head to the Birds of a Feather delivery service to go send off a letter to the Veer Plains, and Micaiah and Arik wait patiently in the tavern, awkwardly next to each other. So, Zan, Vidania and Abaddon are with you, just kind of chatting here and there, but not overly loudly. Where are you heading first? You muted?
Sorry.
I thought he was just whispering like a enchantment.
Yeah. We'd probably want to get the disguise kit first so that we can at least get Arik, mobile.
Okay.
I didn't even bother to ask this, but is anyone proficient in using a disguise kit?
No, Issa was.
Yeah, well, you're gonna just look like a clown. We're just gonna paint you white with a red nose.
It's alright.
Alright.
It's alright. Micaiah will still think I'm handsome. As I just have a long mop, like a mop head on me with a clown nose.
So, Zan, why don't you make an investigation check just to see how long it will take for you guys to find. And I'm going to say it's with advantage because Abaddon is with you and Vidania. So you guys are kind of looking around, going through.
Well, even with advantage, that's only a 10.
Okay. So it takes you a little bit longer. Like, Abaddon is a little bit distracted as you guys are walking through the Baldur's Gate city streets. She is from the city, but she spent most of her time kind of hanging out inside of her father's tavern. So she thinks she knows where she's going at certain points, and she's like, "Oh no, there's one over here." And then between that and she seems very distracted because every once in a while she's talking, and then she might laugh a little bit to herself. And you are all very aware of the fact that she is currently possessed by someone. And it appears that they keep talking to her, and the rapport is getting better, you could tell, between her and whoever it is. Lots of joking going on, but it's not super helpful when you're trying to find. So a good 30 minutes goes by before you are actually able to find a general store that is very likely that you look in one of the windows and you can see that there are some wigs and stuff in there. So heading in, you're looking up at the top of the store, you can see the place is called Ened's. And you head in, and there's a human woman standing behind a counter. There's all just different kinds of things. It's just a general store. Human woman, tan skin, kind of like curly, reddish, but graying hair. She looks at you as you come in. She's like, "How can I help you?"
Yes, good day.
Is it?
Well, yes, it's glorious outside. We are in the market for some costuming, some wigs, and perhaps some makeup and other things of the sort.
And she kind of looks at the three of you who are standing there, really lingering, her eyes lingering on, obviously, Abaddon, the white tiefling with the big horns and red hair. And she's like, uh-huh. Right over here, this way. And she brings you over to an area where she's got like a decent selection of items. She starts showing you different wigs, and there's different kinds of makeup. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up. So she hands you a bunch of items. She says, 33 gold.
Thank you.
Abaddon looks at you and she's like, that's okay. All right, that's okay. Okay. And then she goes into the bag, reaches in. Hey, Darius, no. And she takes out the gold and hands it. So we'll just keep a tally of how much you guys end up spending, because I don't really. I'll send her a text.
Zan, the master haggler.
Zan has no idea how much anything costs. Do you guys remember where he's from? He has no concept of money. He's been a slave, and now he just has this gold coin. I guess I exchange it for goods. I don't know how much anything costs. When did I ever go to the market?
When you helped me not spend all that much money on a rope one time.
As far as Zan's concerned, he got you a great deal. I mean,
it was a great deal.
It was. They wanted 30.
Great deal
they
for
wanted
the merchant.
30. He said 25. Everyone was happy as far as Zan was concerned.
Listen, the deal might not have been great, but the rope is great. It's great rope.
It works. It does its job.
So the merchant, Enid, maybe it's Enid, you don't know. Her mood changes slightly when you just kind of hand her the money, and she's like, "Can I get you anything else?"
What other goods do you have to offer here?
Well, I've got tools of various kinds. I've got a tablet that keeps shutting itself off.
I'll take that.
Who wouldn't want this? I've got different kinds of adventuring gear. You guys look like you go on adventures. Rope. Got some rope. Good price. Only 13 gold.
Only 300 gold for 100 feet of rope.
Got utensils.
I appreciate the offer. I think we're going to continue shopping. Thank you for your kindness today.
Yeah, all right. And she heads back over to the counter. Is there anything else that you all are going to be getting while you're out or looking to get?
The main thing I was just thinking to get health potions, but I figure we'll go as a group as we're leaving the city for any equipment or anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Just didn't want to get us caught without health potions. Never know.
All right.
So yeah, are out of the bag.
Yeah, we used them all up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Zan, I think, has one potion, just one superior healing. I think that's it.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, wait! I still have 2 common, and I think that's like, out of everyone in the whole group, I think that's it.
I've got 2.
I don't have any.
I don't have any more.
I think you guys are all out for the most part.
In the bag.
Okay. So you guys spend, just about the 30 minutes or so looking around, and you find the shop. So make another investigation check to see if you can remember how to get back. In the meantime, I reckon
15.
Okay. Yeah, you have no troubles. But it's gonna be probably about 30 minutes to get back because you traveled that whole distance. In the meantime, Makaya's probably spent about 15 minutes or so sniffing around inside Brew Bottle Tavern, and before finally sitting down next to Arik. And as you are sitting there within the tavern, you at one point look up and you see somebody in one of the windows. So there's the two windows on the right, from your perspective, right side, facing out to the street. You see somebody kind of looking in the window, that like kind of trying to rub the outside. They look in. Looks to be maybe potentially a human or an elf or a half elf. It's hard to see from where you're at, but they rub it. They kind of peer in, their eyes going in. Then you see them. They put their hands down. They look over to the side, try to look in again, and then head away from them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that when I catch sight of that, does Arik see that too?
Yep, you both are.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kind of
never mind.
Looking that direction.
Okay. Because I was gonna give him like a headbutt or something.
I'll just look over to make sure that she doesn't try to scare them away with like a howl. Because animals, large animals aren't allowed, I believe, in this. You said, right? Nothing larger than a cat, Liam?
Yeah, dogs and whatnot are not allowed in the city.
Right. Yeah. So as soon as I see that, knowing, feeling her tense up, like, like no howls, no nothing. Last thing we need is the city guard coming in here. How dark is it inside? Like, we don't have anything lit, so it would just be the natural light coming through the glass, the dirty glass.
Yeah, it's not super well lit in there. You don't know if someone would be able to at least see that there's like figures inside, but you weren't moving, so hard to tell.
I'll just be still until they walk away.
Okay. About less than 10 minutes later, there's another figure that shows up at the window. Kind of different this time. You can tell slightly different shape. They come over, they kind of peer in, and then you see them disappear from the window, and then you hear like knocking on the door. Waits a second.
Oh no, I hope it's not the dog catcher.
I won't respond. Arik isn't going to say anything.
Okay. Hello?
Just staying as quiet as possible.
And then the figure comes back over to the window, kind of peers back in again. You see them like look down the road, down in that direction again. Then they try to wipe some of the grime off the window and peer in. And then you see them knock on the window.
Nope, not moving. Not doing anything. I don't want these people to see me. Or to know that I'm there. That we're there.
Mickey's following directions. She's staying quiet.
And then that person walks off as well.
Okay. I'll get up and move to a darker corner, like the farthest corner from those windows. Okay. And then same thing. Just
wherever he goes, just assume I follow him.
Yep.
I'm like glued at his side right now.
It's probably another 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes. It's hard to tell when you're just kind of like sitting somewhere, like waiting. And it happens again. Another person. This time you hear the voice is more feminine. So it's like, hello? On the door. Comes over to the window, actually to like a different window. There's only two, but goes to like a different one. And peers in. Hello? Anybody in there? Nope. You see them look down in that direction, then heads down, walking Yeah, each person walking like towards the door, then this person knocks on the door again.
Oh.
And heads away. Okay.
When it's quiet, Arik's gonna pull his crossbow out and just lay it on the table. Just ready in case anybody comes charging through the door or just drops through the friggin' ceiling, anything. Who the hell knows? You know what I mean? Just ready to aim it wherever he's got him.
Okay.
And obviously feeling pretty. Although he's got Micaiah with him in her awesome wolf form, still feels a little bit naked without everybody around.
Yeah.
No, knowing
naked
that
is what Micaiah was aiming for, down.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Yeah, everybody go to the
all he got is his crossbow. You can shoot your bolt at me.
Yeah, everybody definitely go read the Discord, the downtown roleplay. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun actually. That was super fun.
Yeah. So just waiting.
Okay.
Waiting.
So switching over to Erdnot and Garmir. So Garmir looks at you, cousin. He says, well, I can bring you over to the Birds of a Feather delivery, the Griffin Riders. Can send the note to the Veer Plains.
Yes.
Oh, a falcon. So you guys head further into the city, and I'm actually going to try to pull up the map of... Oh, shit. Hey, thank you for the raid, Little Play Pot. 2 raids.
Missed all the innuendo.
Hello.
I was gonna say, what a quote to quote.
That's great.
Wow.
Good one. Perfect one to raid into.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I love a raid. Every single raid is a wonderful one. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find my Forgotten Realms Baldur's Gate. Here we go. So, you head towards the in the direction of the upper city. So, up this way, and eventually make your way to closer to where the temples are, but not quite. So you end up going through. Let's see. Yeah. So you go through to the upper city here, and finally you end up at this area where you can clearly see there are a bunch of, you actually watch one take off. So as you walk up to this building, you see up at the top there's almost like a landing pad. You can't really see it from your angle, but you see a griffin rider that, like, just in Baldur's Gate colors, takes off into the sky in
Are griffins big in this world?
Yes, there's a human riding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or humanoid. You can't tell what race they are, but they are on top of the griffin, and they head off in a northerly direction, probably heading towards I believe it is Waterdeep in that direction. And Garmir looks over and he says, "This is how I am able to get the information to Veer Plains so quickly. It's expensive, but the times require." So
agreed.
You head in. It's kind of set up pretty basically, like almost like a post office. There is a front counter, and there appears to be somebody there who takes a big smile on their face, and they take packages and letters. So what is the letter that you will be sending?
I forgot to write it.
I mean, just bullet points of like what is that you'll be sending.
It would just be explaining the situation, like why I sent the random voicemail thing about shoring up the defenses, what happened to Dratha, let her husband and my grandchildren know.
Know what? That she is dead?
Yep. We don't mince words, we're dwarfs.
Okay.
I am attempting to revive her, and I think those would be the main bullet points. And if I can't, I will return her body back for the proper ceremonies.
Okay.
But be on the lookout, because some motherfucker who did this threatened the rest.
All right.
Or at least that's how he interpreted it.
Okay. All right. So, given the distance and the fact that it's not from a city to city, it's from city to city to random, very small hamlet out in the middle of nowhere, it is going to cost you about 30 gold.
Yeah, price goes up every year.
So 30 gold to send, and Garmir, he kind of like, you see him talk to the person at the front who recognizes him, and he just says like, if there's any way we can pay extra to get it to go faster, and the person at the front is like, no, don't worry, we'll get it there. He sends letters pretty frequently through them, so they know who he is. Is there anything else you are going to do?
No, just the wizard, veil, and then I think that was it. Just head back.
Okay. So, Zan, Avedon, and Vidania, you all arrive back at the tavern before Garmir and Erdnot do, because they had to travel higher up in the city area. So you head back. Avedon reaches into her bag and unlocks the door to the tavern. So you hear Arik and Micaiah, you hear the key in the lock, and then the door opens and in walks your familiar friends. Micaiah's wild shape, is it last an hour or 8 hours?
I believe it's 2.
Oh, 2 hours. Okay. So you'd be probably coming to the end of your first hour, like an hour and 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
So Avedon comes in, and Vidania, and Avedon's like, oh, she's a puppy! And she comes into the place. Ruffles your fur on the top of your head.
You literally did that so perfect. That's exactly
I was
what
gonna say that's exactly. I was gonna say.
like literally. She's like, oh my god, puppy!
All right.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
And what does Vidania do? Does she just stay at the door? Just stays there?
Yeah, she just kind of walks in, and she's like, oh, hey.
Oh, you're a dog now. That's cool.
Oh,
Or
That's
whatever.
Yeah.
Or not, maybe it's not. I don't know. So when you all head in, Vidania comes over to Avedon, takes the key, and then goes back and locks the door. And Avedon, after she's done petting Micaiah, she's like, so we got your disguise kit. You want me to do it? She's talking to you, Eric.
What'd you get?
Well, Zan, what did they get?
If you say clown afro wig, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Bright green.
All right.
So is there like a sheet of the thing that he bought, or am I
So a disguise kit, I believe it does come
yeah.
with.
I'm not sure what's in a disguise kit. I don't have one.
All right, I'll pull it up real quick. So disguise kit, is cosmetics, hair dye. We'll say you guys got a wig too. She threw a wig in there. Mostly gonna be makeup for the most part. Yeah, it's gonna be makeup and the wig and maybe some hair ties, depending on the kind of wig you got.
So, we were able to locate a disguise kit. We got you a wig, but your main identifying mark is your beard. You would be able to move much more freely.
Inside, Micaiah is dying. She's like, no, not the beard!
Inside Arik, something inside Arik just broke. Just like, no.
It's up to you, friend.
You think I actually have a jawline like that? That's simulated. Come on, man.
We're talking about Arik right now.
I know.
Arik is built like a brick shit house. Come on now.
What kind of wig is it? Like color, length? I'm assuming long or something.
It's a dark shoulder length wig. You can style it however you like.
Beautiful mane. All right. With a heavy heart, Arik's gonna pull his dagger and go into whatever constitutes as a washroom or bathroom or anything with a shiny surface. He's going to start to use it to whittle down that beard of his.
Okay. You see Abaddon in the doorway at one point when you're doing it, and she's just like, just watching, and she's like, oh, and she goes back into the other room when she sees that you caught her. She goes into the other room, and then you hear her kind of like go like, I know, right? And then she laughs to herself.
But he's gonna shave everything except for like basically a soul patch and the mustache. He's gonna keep the mustache. Very Inigo Montoya like, you know, from The Princess Bride. So he won't curl it, but he's gonna have it long. But no beard. Just a thin mustache and a soul patch.
Nice.
And then he'll slap that fucking wig right on, give it a tussle.
Oh my God, I wish this was real. Now we're gonna have to buy.
I have wigs. If we were in like real life, I could give you one.
Oh my gosh! If we were in person, I think we should mandate that you have to wear the wig when in disguise.
I would just totally I would totally look at my kind and just be like, she's my queen. She's my queen.
So, so nobody here is proficient with the disguise kit from what I remember. So who do you want to do the role for your disguise?
I'm not sure. I would look at the others. Well, I mean, so far with the disguise, it's just been
just shaving.
I didn't put on like makeup or anything yet. I'm not even sure what I should do. I would just kind of like look at the others, like this is me, you know, like he just came off the runway.
Like, Abaddon will just be like, all right. Then she steps forward and she's gonna start messing with the makeup. And does anybody want to roll the d20 besides me? It's gotta be
I've already rolled. Let someone else roll.
I want Micaiah to roll.
All right. Calling me out now if I don't do a good job. I don't know. Just 1d20?
Yeah, I think this is just a straight disguise kit roll. Oh, not bad.
All right,
All
not
right.
bad.
Okay,
You
okay,
looking
okay.
good.
Maybe she gives me like some
Alright.
fake scars or something, you know. Too
We
fake. Oh,
don't-
she should give me a scar here.
We don't want scars.
that.
We don't want you to look like
Yeah, we don't
battle
want you
hardened.
to stick out
No
at all.
standing out.
You
If
look like a
anything,
pretty boy
she's
now. You look
if
like
anything,
a
she's
pretty
gonna
boy.
fill in any scars or pit marks. You're
Right.
just gonna be doll face right here.
We need you to look like a dandy.
Yep, that's exactly what you look like right now. Exactly the opposite of
I'm gonna have to
you as
skip.
a real life person would ever look like.
And you look pretty good. Like
Yeah.
Abaddon steps back,
Go
and
slapping.
everybody who's in the room, I think. So at this point, I would say Erdnot. So you guys hear like the keys jingling again in the lock, and Erdnot and Garmir enter, and just as that's happening, Abaddon steps back, and standing before you, Erdnot, as you open up the door, is Arik, looking beautiful.
Or not just kind of looks at you up and down. He turns to Garmir and goes, I think we might have some garments in the lost and found. And he smiles. And Garmir smiles back because there's like a couple of frilly shirts and like some barred
Pirate
cloaks and some
Hard clothes. There we
barred
go.
clothes that are in the lost and found chest.
Puppy sleeves.
Hell yes.
Puppy sleeves are
All
in.
right, we're doing this. I need a full. No, I need like the ruffles on the front, like Austin
Yes. Oh
Powers.
yeah.
You know.
Going
If
full
you're not wearing a fur-lined coat by the end of this, we've failed.
There are definitely some really, pirate-themed clothing. So by the end of it, you look like Captain Jack Sparrow if he cleaned up real nice. Real nice.
Real nice. Nice. I
No
like it.
dread, no dreads that are not being taken care of. Hair is very nicely groomed. A little bit of eyeliner underneath both of your eyes. And Abaddon looks very proud of herself.
I feel very proud of myself. Just like in the mirror, like, oof.
I am pretty, oh so pretty.
So,
What was that, Pat?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I
Okay.
said, wait.
yeah, I did too.
I was like, what? Stan needs to speak.
All right, so you feel pretty confident in yourself. It's only about like mid-morning, coming up on like noon. Well, or not, you just got back, so you now that you have all taken a moment to take in the new Arik, what are you doing?
I would explain what the dragonborn wizard had told us, and I
Which
would
is
tell
what?
them that.
Because they might not remember.
Okay. I met with this wizard, dragonborn. Turns out the other dragonborns, by the way, were not dragonborns. Those were half dragons. Dragonborns don't have tails. So good to know. We've defeated half dragons.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Now that
Fun
we fixed
fact.
that mistake in the lore.
So you're telling me I have never met a dragonborn?
You have not, to the best of my knowledge.
Funny.
Is the only difference the tail?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I did not
No.
ask about his biology.
That's
Such an
fair enough, Arik says as he just flips his hair over his shoulder.
I'm getting real Gaston vibes coming from Arik.
They informed me of
that
this.
means Erdnot's got to be my LeFou then. because he's all short and small.
Oh my god.
He's informed me of this mine that has been abandoned. Supposedly haunted or something. There's an orb in there that he wants me to bring back for giving me the location of this mine that could possibly contain diamond the size that I'm looking for. I'm going. No one has to accompany me. I cannot fucking speak tonight. God damn it. I'm going. The rest of you don't have to. If you don't want to come.
We're here for you, Erdnot. I can't speak for everyone, but I think I do when I say we're here for you and your daughter.
Amen. We'll get her
I'm just
diamond.
gonna change back to her human form and tell Erdnot that she would like to go as well, and also say, I don't know what was happening, but I don't know if you can ask your cousin if he has some like regulars that come through here, but quite a few people while you guys were gone knocking on the doors and trying to look inside the windows. I was able to catch the scent of some that I was able to filter out as more unfamiliar than some of the others. While I was in my dog wild, my wolf shape. So I think I might have the scent of some of them, but I don't know if he had any more information. Is he expecting somebody? Looking for anybody to come?
Cousin, the question. What Micaiah said.
You expecting anybody here today? The several people came like quite close together. Seemed to be trying to look in, trying to
Peering
get
through
in.
the window.
At least three, I believe.
One of them sounded like a. Did you say it sounded feminine? DM?
Possibly.
And at least one woman of some type.
Then again, other taverns are open, and sometimes the random drunk comes by.
I just want to bring that up in case, these people who came by are waiting for us to leave. We're waiting to see if anybody does leave. I mean, if they saw y'all come in. I don't know. Just saying.
Aye. And
Could be nothing, but...
Now that the boy is disguised, when we leave... So here is my plan. We will leave... How far is this place? And is that on foot or on, like, horse? We still have our horse cart, right? It's just outside the city? Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, my plan would be... We leave tonight. We open up the tavern as usual. we slip out with the crowd as they come. Not all together. One or two at a time. And then we'll meet up, I don't know where to meet. I don't know this city well. We'll meet up somewhere outside the gate. How about is there like a specific alleyway you would do that he would know to be safe or something?
Real quick, Izzy, I'm sorry not to interrupt you, but people are saying that they can't hear you on the stream. They're saying you're muted for the stream. Can't you hear it all? I can't hear it.
I fixed it. Thank you.
I didn't mean to jump in. I was just like, no, don't say
thank you.
They can't hear you.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. So you it depends if you want to meet outside of the city or if you want to meet outside of the tavern and head outside of the city together. So, I mean, there is an outer city. There's
It'd probably be safer to meet outside of the tavern and then head out of the city together instead of having everybody filter out. Some people not familiar with the city. Zan will stop and give some guy 50 gold because he says he's like homeless and has no shoes.
Now, speaking of gold, we still have to go supply shopping.
Ark is ready to go out on the town. He's got his frilly capes and sleeves and bangles and shit. He's ready to go.
My suggestion, we probably wouldn't want to wait till nightfall in order to venture out. We're going to need to be able to scout out a place to camp at night. So we're not going to be able to travel very far in the dark.
But it will be easier to avoid any assassins on the way out.
This is true. This is escaping one problem with another.
And then any assassin would have, I would say, the advantage in the dark. At night, from the shadows.
We have a lantern though, don't we?
Yes, but that only shows you if anything's invisible.
I think we should leave as soon as possible, gain our supplies, and make our way. You say it's 2 days travel. We can't travel at night without preparing for it. We would need torches, and we don't know where we're going. It would be best to travel during the day and find a safe place for camp at night.
So would you suggest leave in the morning?
I would suggest, if no one else has any other affairs in the city, we should leave today.
No, I'm not against that.
Today it is.
I was saying.
We just need to... That's a loud cow. Do we want to travel all as one group? Would it be less conspicuous to travel in two small groups? We have people here.
As we're leaving the tavern, we should stagger our departure, but we should meet in the city so that we can travel as a larger group, less likely to be ambushed. If a smaller party can be surrounded easier, they'll have to think twice about attacking the six of us all at once.
I agree.
Strength in numbers.
We leave in 2s and 3s.
Definitely Arik and Erdnot not to leave at the same time or one after another. Erdnot, Arik, they'll be in the first and the last. That way they're never seen together until we rendezvous. That's a great disguise though, Arik. I know you too well.
I didn't even know how to do that hair flip because I've never had hair like that long. So I'm like doing this. I probably look like I'm having a seizure. I really want a wig now from you, Izzy.
All right. So what's your plan?
Probably Micaiah, Eric, and Abaddon walk out together first.
Are you going
Zan-
shopping at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
think
would
we're
recommend
all
not.
going to meet up and then
Like
shop.
at the markets or whatever.
I'm gonna recommend I don't go with Avedon, even though I like her company. She's lovely, but she's quite distinctive. And if this person knows that I'm associated with you or not, there's a high chance that they might know I'm also associated with the only white demoness that I've ever seen.
Well, if someone's watching the tavern right now as it is, your disguise won't necessarily work, because it's like, hey, who's this dandy boy who's with this group that we know that Eric Firesong is with.
So, maybe we all should disguise ourselves a little, not walk openly, hoods up or whatnot. Not
My
just
concern
travel
is just
openly
that
as
the
ourselves.
door is being watched. Once we're not there, yeah.
Well, there's a back door or some
No, we
other
already
way
went
we
through
can get out? Okay. Never mind. Clearly, Makai was distracted.
Okay. Then Avedon and Erdnot, you leave with Vidonia. I can leave alone, and we'll meet in rendezvous.
Very well.
Sounds
All right.
good.
I turn to Garmir and say, open up tonight, as you normally would. Actually, he's still worried. He's paranoid about something being done to the door. So that would probably make him have a heart attack. Never mind. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Belay
So
that order.
yeah. So you haven't left any kind of anything on the door to say that, you know, whether or not you're going to basically confirming that you are willing to receive further instruction from the person who left the note. So that's what Garmir's hesitation has been, is that any change to the door or like overtly ignoring the note then triggers whatever next steps are. I mean,
But hey,
Do you-
if we
do you wanna
fail this
leave-
mine endeavor, then we're totally using you as bait, luring whoever this is out.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to leave something on the door to receive further instructions, just to buy time so nobody else dies, so none of your other kin get hurt.
They won't.
Poor Garamir here. Does he know his way around a blade?
We all do. We're all raised as warriors. Right, Garmir?
So what you're saying is your daughter was also trained in these ways,
Poison is a coward's tool.
and you're leaving your cousin alone.
I can hold my own.
It's the poison that scares us. Just be on your guard.
I have been. So am I opening or no?
No.
All right.
And if we do put something on the door, who's to say it's further instructions and not just an arrow bolt to the head? Arrow bolt. That's improper.
I wasn't gonna call you out on it. I let it go.
Two different
I was gonna
things.
say,
Oh, well, I guess you
Crossbow
could make an
bolt.
arrow bolt. Combine the two together.
Okay, so you are heading out to go find some healing potions. That is your main objective, I am
Yeah.
assuming.
Don't think we name.
Aye, Captain.
I think we're good on rations, but I guess if anybody wants to buy any more rations.
You can also go hunting while you're out too, so.
Mm.
Unless anyone needs any gear, I think we have tents
You
already
can use
in
those
the
arrow
bag.
bolts to catch some animals.
All right, so I'm gonna have you you guys stagger your way out, not staggering, but stagger your departure, I guess. Who wants to...
just before everyone leaves, they're just gonna say, remember, it's Eckert, not Arik anymore once we leave.
No, my friend, not Eckert. You weren't here the last time I used that name in this place. They know that a friend of mine, an old friend, his name is Eckert. This person might have that information too. So it's best we use another name.
Trogdor it is.
I like Roysif.
I was just gonna say Inigo from Inigo Montoya because that's how I imagine he looks. But
Inigo, I like that.
Inigo?
That's your new nickname. You look so handsome.
This is like the fifth name that Arik has had.
Literally. Here's the most like alternate names.
Like, I know it's not the same, but a man needs a name. Come on.
So you head out. Who wants to make an investigation check for finding these potions that you need?
I haven't rolled anything yet.
All right. Then make investigation. I'll say with advantage because you again are yeah, that's fine.
That's fucking shit.
Okay. Takes you a little bit longer than you hoped, but as you head further up through the heap side and you end up having to head into the wide, which is where the merchants and everything are for the upper class folk. You are able to find a merchant there, and I believe I had a note on the last one that you found in the area. But I'm going to see. I don't want to spend too much time on like RPing your shopping here, but we'll just see how many healing potions you are able to find.
I also have some equipment that I could sell off that I don't need. Actually, you know what? He would have just added these back to his armory stock in his room. Never mind.
Okay.
Zan will also keep his eye out for any other potions, since we're going up against ghosts or supposedly haunted, anything of the sort.
Okay. So at this particular shop, which is a little bit more kind of like high end or higher end, just inside of Heapgate, you find a shop there. This merchant has 9 potions of healing, common. Let's see, 2 potions of superior healing and 2 potions of greater healing that you would be able to purchase. It's a bougie shop. They're the potions of healing, the merchant lets you know, are 88 gold per.
They're not just gonna try to haggle.
Make a persuasion roll.
Always haggle.
Nice.
18. Let's see. They're willing to part for 80 gold each instead of 88. When it comes to the greater healing, they are willing to knock off get you down to like 380 gold per potion.
Did we end up splitting up all that gold that was in the
Abaddon,
bag of holding?
Abaddon has all of it.
Yeah, it's all. It was like 2,000 each, I think. And,
yeah.
Right. And then did we have like extra for like?
There was still
cash?
Yeah, there was still more gold in there. She has it on her page. I think she's the only one that can.
Plenty of gold.
I would just say buy it all.
I was just gonna say
Especially
that. Just make
feeling
it easy.
so
Buy all of it.
in all this finery of mine with my newfound hair and confidence. Just buy it all, peasants.
Oh my god. Just go to the character. Get carried away. Oh my god, I can't. I could totally see you doing that too.
So you get 9 common healing, and this merchant, like, after you buy out everything, they're like a little bit more like, oh. So 2 greater, and there are 2.
Do they have any giant feathers? I want to buy Inigo a giant feather.
Oh my god.
This is an alchemy kind of shop, so they don't necessarily.
I mean, I have an old griffin feather if that's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a big pink
like a
peacock feather.
Like a
Captain musketeer.
Barbossa. Like Captain Barbossa.
Oh my god.
Giant feather thing.
So in terms of other potions that might help you, there is, let's see, they have a potion of, let's see here, gaseous form that they try to sell you.
Potion of strength.
They have
a
potion.
Into a gas?
Yep.
Like farts?
Yep. That's what they say. Yep. It's like Malcolm is there. This is Malcolm.
We have Abaddon.
Yep.
We have Abaddon. What do we need a potion like that for? just squeeze her.
There is a potion of stone giant strength that they are willing to sell you for 453 gold.
And we have about 2,000 apiece in the
about that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll pick that up using my share of gold.
Okay.
Do you want to ask what it does before you buy it?
Stone giant strength?
I'm assuming it gives me stone giant strength.
Yeah, but like for how long? It's just a one shot because it's a potion.
Listen, he just buys rope. He doesn't ask questions or how much or nothing.
Potion?
It's rope. It sounds good. It ties things.
So this is actually
That's what I love about him.
A rare potion of stone giant. Let's see, stone giant strength. When you drink this potion, your strength score changes to 23 for 1 hour. I don't know what your strength score is, but it would become 23.
As a static.
Yeah, for an hour, it's 23, which means you get like plus whatever that means on your.
So if you need to like throw a boulder or something like across a room,
it would go up. It looks like it's this transparent liquid that has floating in it a sliver of a fingernail from a stone giant.
Ew.
So, do you want that?
I think Eric might puke though when he tries to drink it. I feel like he might be like bleh, bleh. Fingernails. Bleh.
Oh, me and him are gonna have to arm wrestle after he uses it because I have the I have the belt of hill giant strength, so my strength is insanely stupid high permanently.
Really?
So.
Are you getting that one? The stone giant strength?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was how much?
It was
and that
453.
That was with the
Yep, that's
like
with the discount. Yep.
Okay. All right, so that's out of my roughly 2,000. When we leave town, maybe we'll just take a second. We'll just like.
You have 1550 left.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how much
Thank you, Zane.
exactly. I didn't know how much exactly it broke down into. So, because I don't have it added obviously to my sheet because it's in the bag of holding.
There's also a potion of resistance, which I'm gonna look that up real quick to make sure I give you exactly what it does. And then there's also a potion of invulnerability.
Ooh,
I think you guys have
Micaiah
heard.
wants that.
Yeah, I think you've looked that one up before and you had wanted it, but you didn't quite have.
How much is that? She wants that bad.
So the potion of resistance, when you drink the potion, you gain resistance to one type of damage for an hour, which is determined randomly.
Oh, it's random. I thought it was
so
all
I
damage.
can no. So I can. I will roll right now to determine what this potion would
So is it like
protect you from.
fire or like ice or
Yeah.
like is
it's,
that what you mean that time?
Here, I'll roll. So this would be protection from radiant damage, this particular potion that they have, for an hour. And then potion of invulnerability is...
The flashing star from Mario.
So I won't.
For 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage. The potion's syrupy liquid looks like liquefied iron. So this one is 427. Oh shit, no, this is platinum.
Oh.
The stone giant strength, sorry, was platinum, so it's actually 4,000. So sorry, I
Oh!
PP. Sorry.
Put that shit back on the shelf.
Sorry. Yeah, so the same thing with the invulnerability. That's platinum.
Damn it.
It's 4,000
Keep that
platinum.
behind the glass case.
Yeah.
It's best anyways, because of course.
And the
first thought-
superior healing, same
That's-
thing, and that was platinum. So I'm gonna take those off. The greater healing, so you have 2 greater healing and 9 common healing, unless you would like the superior healing, which are both 4,000. 4,000 and 22, 4,200 gold.
No.
You know what? Magic healing is free.
Just requires me to take a couple snoozes.
There is a potion of growth. Let me look at what that does.
We just gotta go back to the swamp, go back to that giant pile of gold, shove some more. Actually, can we get a second bag of holding?
Yeah, right.
If you can, let me see if she's got one. So this merchant does not have a bag of holdings.
If we had an
Perhaps-
artificer with us, they could make a bag of holding.
Perhaps
Oh.
we could try and find a magic shop on our way out of the city.
Oh, Erdnot wants to look for armor.
Okay.
Let's see, a potion of growth, a potion of damage resistance, and a potion of stone giant strength. That's how you know Micaiah and Arik are in for a hell of a fucking night. It's like,
So
she
do
just pounds that, and pounds it too, and it's like, let's do this.
So
Hey,
the stone giant potion that was 4,000. Are you getting that or no?
I don't think he's getting that.
What
You're
was
not
it?
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
paying. You're not gonna buy that, aren't you?
Wait,
I
that
thought
was
you
the
would buy
stone
me a
giant?
pretty ring.
Oh, so the stone giant one was the 4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
4,000?
stone
They
giant
both were
strength
like
is
4,000.
4,000. I read it wrong. I thought it was GP, but it says PP. So platinum
PP.
pieces.
Oh,
That
PP.
should have been the word of the week.
I don't have
Growth
Inigo
is
doesn't have enough PP.
the growth potion is 400 gold. That one enlarges you for 1d4 hours.
What do you
Is
mean?
it
Enlarges-
small
What do you
and
mean
blue,
by
and
enlarges
blue
you?
pill?
That's a very interesting potion.
You take 2 of them, but you have to see a cleric if it lasts longer than 4 hours.
Well, yeah, what kind of growth are we talking here, DM?
Yeah. What
So
kind of growth-
you get the enlarge effect, which means you double in size and weight. Actually, you double in size and your weight is multiplied by 8. You become a large creature when you take it, and your weapons grow to match your new size.
Yeah, sure, I'll pick. And that was 400?
That was 400.
Yeah, I'll pick that up.
Okay.
Just because.
Turn into a giant Arik.
Yeah. Just carry you away.
Dig all
That's
over.
like-
Yeah, dig all over. There's fire breath.
Worship
If you're looking for
Neo,
stuff
not
that's
just
more
longer, but girthy too.
the resistance potion, which gives you resistance to radiant damage, was only 547, or so 527 gold, and
Spells. Wow, need that.
water breathing, and then the rest of them all start getting really expensive. 4,000 gold.
I have water
more.
breathing too.
The gaseous form was also 5,000. So I currently have you at 9.
Oh, that was 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000
Gold or
9
platinum?
gold, but so 500 platinum.
500 platinum. Okay.
Yeah. So I've got you at 9 potions of common healing, 2 potions of greater healing, and 1 potion of growth.
Sounds good.
All right. This person does sell Alchemist's Fire for 105 gold, antitoxin vials for 104 gold, healer's kits if you need it. You see oil and perfumes.
Would the antitoxins be to counteract poison?
Yes. It's kind of generic. Whoops. But it would be.
How much and how many do they have available?
So they have 6 available at, they'll charge you 90 gold per. So the antitoxin give you advantage on saving throws against poison for an hour. And then the Alchemist's Fire, they'll also sell you for about 90 gold, and they have 3 of those.
What's that?
What's Alchemist's Fire?
So Alchemist's Fire is essentially, I'll read what it specifically says, but it's almost like
napalm
Molotov cocktail type.
Or
Molotov cocktail type thing. Yeah.
See, that's what I was thinking of. Dan, remember we were talking about like homemade stuff? Like, we'll have to talk later about how possible that is. Like making stuff like just a clay pot and pouring like oil in it and like.
Yeah. So this
things.
This sticky adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw the flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact, make a ranged attack against a creature. Treating the Alchemist's Fire as an improvised weapon on a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of its turns. The creature can end the damage by using the action to make DC 10 dexterity to extinguish the flames. It does not say how long it lasts. Napalm using Alchemist's Fire, yeah, it burns on water, so it's napalm.
Does that stack? So if you hit somebody with 2 of them, like if one player hits something one turn, then the next turn somebody else hits it with another one, or since it's already on fire, is it just a 1d4?
We can make a call with the knowledge and understanding that if we go with the stacking, that it also works against you that way.
It's up to the crew.
We can talk about it after.
Alright, because we all got real quiet.
I'm trying to think about, we might need to powwow about that.
Ark would definitely buy one of those.
Okay, you want one? Alright, so one Alchemist's Fire.
Unless Zan was buying all 3 at once. I don't want to steal.
No, Zan was gonna buy 3 of the antitoxins.
Okay. Then I'll buy the 3 Alchemist Fires. Unless somebody else wants one.
You buy them.
Alright, so you're getting all 3 Alchemist Fires and all 3 antitoxins.
You buy them.
Okay.
Give me one.
Alright, so 90 times. Okay, so I'm just writing down the totals of what you guys are spending here. So again, you got plenty of money, but it will go by fast. Okay. Okay, so then you wanted to go, we'll just like finish up with some magic items. This is a little bit more difficult to find. So Erdnot, you're looking for armor though? Are you looking for magic armor or just armor?
I mean, if it's magic armor, that'd be fine too, but I'm just looking, I'm just perusing real quick to see if anybody has anything that isn't stupid expensive to bump up my AC.
What are you already wearing?
Move over Twitch. What am I already wearing?
It's slatted. I think it's slatted armor.
Splint armor.
Okay, you're wearing splint?
That's what you put on, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, so this particular, this merchant that you find, they don't have anything better than what you've got. They've got some splint armor for 550 gold, but they don't have any plate mail, which would be the next one up from what you've got. For in
no
terms
magical
of heavy
armor.
No, this one there's no magic items at this shop. It's just an armor, just a smith.
Okay.
It's just
Just a smith. In terms of magic items, it's a little bit harder to determine that. Magic is not super common. You kind of have to like get lucky at a shop that you're gonna go to. Let's see.
Would they be able to tell at this weapon shop? Do they magical items? Could they tell me more about? No.
Oh, about the sword.
Yeah.
No, so from a magical items perspective, like the smith like holds the sword and like it's balanced. They're like, this is a very well made sword, looks beautiful. There's it's beautifully made, but they don't have any magic knowledge at all. They just are a regular old smithy. If you're looking for identification, then it would be you want to go to a wizard. Would you happen to know a wizard? Five-finger discount. Which one is that? Which five-finger discount are we talking about? Because there are many. So you happen to know a wizard.
Well, I definitely know that.
Tiamat?
Or not, Eric could not get away with a five-finger discount because it's like we'd be like.
I'd be too busy preening my new wig to, you know what I mean?
The one that probably could, and he never would.
My sleight of hand is +1 for some reason.
+3.
So you could go back to that wizard to try to get your thing identified.
Is it in the opposite direction that we're headed?
No, it's actually on the way.
I was gonna say when we bring him the orb, you can
or you could do it
examine
when you bring the
sword.
orb.
True. I forgot we got to make our way back here, don't we?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
My daughter's corpse is here, so
All right, make an investigation roll for me to see if you can find within the time frame that you're looking for a magic items shop, and then that'll be the last thing that we do.
So 21.
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Can I roll to perception and just see if like we're being watched?
Yeah, that's also something probably I had neglected because we're in stores, but if we were walking from store to store, Arik would be doing the same thing, trying to keep a weather eye out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Each of us or one of us
Each
with
of you.
advantage?
Nope, each of you, because you're both doing separate perceptions.
Yeah.
I forgot how to get to my character sheet in here.
Press C.
Oh, that's right, thank you. You said it was perception?
Yep.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't even have to do it in there. I'm so used to
That's much better than mine.
It's 16. I forgot that I don't have to do it from Foundry. I do it from D&D Beyond.
Okay. So as you guys are going through, sorry, I just have to put the dog out. As you are walking through, you are looking around, keeping an eye out. You don't see anybody as you're walking. Like every once in a while, you think you see somebody who's like looking at you, but they're probably just looking at Abaddon. As you look at them, you're like, oh no, they're just looking at Abaddon with her white skin and her 5-foot-long tail sticking out the back as she walks, who's talking to herself every once in a while. But you don't see anybody who's looking at you in particular. Let me just put the dog out real quick.
It's looking for eyes from the rooftops.
I know, right? That's why I didn't want to leave at night. Because I was like, it's way too easy to imagine getting, like, sniped with a heavy crossbow in an alley. Yeah.
That's why I thought it'd be good to, like, go in and out, like, people coming in, people coming out.
Yeah, it's
hire a
tough,
bard, have entertainment for the night so there's an extra big crowd.
It's
Yeah,
tough
so-
because at night...
Oh, go ahead.
You say it's tough because at night, yeah, there'd be less people. In the daytime, you're just worried about somebody doing like that prison, like just walking by and just And as I keep on walking by, keep walking. But and now we get to do some shopping, so it's all good.
Zam's also looking. We're under a time crunch. That spell was only for 10 days, and
10 days.
she's been dead for 3.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's been 3 days. Oh boy.
And we're looking at 4 days
Star
travel.
is here for you, Miss Peg.
And we don't know how long it will take in the mine.
2 days there, 1 day to fuck around, 2 days back. Bada bing, bada boom.
Because it's always that easy.
You know something always goes wrong with us.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So we better get going.
I think we're looking for one more magical shop or something.
So you are looking for you end up coming across on your way out through the heap side a shop called the Dragon's Armor and Shields. And so it's actually neighboring a library of divination. And it's a single-story stone-walled building, several glass windows and tiled mosaic floor. As you walk in, you can see there is a shopkeeper. It's actually a tiefling, older male tiefling with darker, like muddied, kind of purplish skin. Smiled at you all.
Abaddon's tail just goes straight up.
Yeah, Abaddon's like. As he walks in, and even like this tiefling is like, "Oh, nice to meet you. How can I help you?" Another fellow tiefling, come on in. I am Vincis Ferry. Pleasure to be of service. How can I help you? And you look around, you can see there's different types of armors, chainmail, some shields. So.
Do you deal only in armor and shields? Do you also have items that might have magical properties?
So he looks at you and says, I do. I have a couple of weapons and a few magical items. Anything in particular you are looking for?
We're just on our way out of the city. Wanted to see what wares before we leave.
Okay. I'm just writing this guy's down. So he is able to show you a couple of things here. So he's got some bracers. Are you looking for those types of things, or what are you looking for?
Just anything magical that can help anyone.
Zan's
really.
Just like, read the list.
Well, there's kind of a lot here, so.
What are the bracers? Does he have any shields that are better than +1?
You looking for shields? So you guys, hold on. We've got for shields, we have an arrow catching shield. That's pretty
expensive. Having like an
arrow
bouncing shield. I mean,
hold on. So you've got an arrow catching shield, and then a bunch of +1 shields, but nothing else that's too crazy.
Okay. How much is one of the +1 shields?
Okay, so +1 shield. I wish it told me the prices on here. So approximately 115 gold.
Can he nudge Abaddon and be like, haggle?
She's gonna bat her eyelashes.
I can roll for her if you want me to.
So Abaddon Yeah, go ahead and make a, let me see here. Let me make a persuasion roll. As she
Boy, this
just
would be
tries.
using my stats. I can.
Nope, you're using her stats.
So
Or
how would I
can
do
roll
that?
for her. I'll roll for her. It's fine. So Abaddon is going to use her persuasion. She does have +3, so it could happen. An 11. So the so the tiefling is like, you're sweet. 115 gold. So 115 gold for the +1 shield.
Is there any medium armor, just for future reference in the shop? Magical medium armor.
At the moment, they do not. They've got a bunch of splint. Oh wait, hold on. They do have a armor of resistance, which is a studded leather, which actually might be a light armor.
I believe studded leather is light armor.
Oh, that's good. I need it.
They don't happen to have armor of dwarven kind here, do they?
No, they do not. Nope.
Damn.
So what's the studded armor? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
This studded one is armor of resistance, and it is specifically lightning resistance.
Ooh, how much is that?
Let's see. It is 5,000 gold.
Holy crap. Hey, I'm not getting that.
Ooh.
Clearly.
As is the arrow catching
How much was that
shield.
+1 shield?
The +1 shield is 115 gold.
Okay. I want to take that.
Okay, you got it.
So, are there any cloaks, rings, or any magical items?
Yes, things like that.
Zan doesn't wear armor.
From that perspective, no. They've got a headband of intellect and a universal solvent and a ring of water walking.
Ooh.
Could use that in the swamp. Oh wait, so
You're not going to a swamp.
Micaiah cast like a spell when we walked on water?
Yes.
We don't need that ring then.
The universal solvent, what's that for?
Oh, I had it too. And then it's brought me to Universal Studios. So Universal Solvent. This is a milky white liquid that doesn't want to load now. Super glue. Strong
Super
alcohol.
glue.
You can use the action to pour the contents of the tube onto a surface within reach. And load. Come on, phone. I've got my tablet, my computer with 2 screens, and my phone.
I have
The
my
liquid.
tablet
Oh, so it's opposite. It's opposite of the super glue. You pour it on a surface, and it instantly dissolves up to 1 square foot of adhesive that it touches, including sovereign glue.
Annie, where are you eating? Is it like space food or something?
UV light.
Oh, like it's like a teeth whitening.
Teeth whitening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's the craziest fucking ice cream sandwich ever.
So, would you like any of those things? The headband of intellect. There is a helm of teleportation, but I can almost guarantee you that it's going to be $5,000 or more.
What were the bracers?
How much was the helm of intellect?
Helm of intellect, 5E.
Big wrinkly brain Zan.
He just walks around with a brain on his head.
Just turns into fucking Megamind.
probably can't afford it anyways.
How much is it? Helm of Intellect. Uncommon. So we're looking at 7,000.
I can't afford that, no. And how much was the universal solvent?
Well done. This is also, I think it's fairly common, so 50 gold.
Zan will take the universal solvent.
Okay.
It's like, I want this. 7,000. I'll take the glue.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, you said there was bracers. Tell me more.
I don't remember what they were. Now they're gone. Bracers of. Do you remember what I said they were?
No, you just said there were bracers. So
Okay.
you can make up whatever you want.
I'm gonna make it up. Let's make it up and see what it was.
Bracers of cuteness, and they give him +1 on charisma.
Bracers of defense.
Well, that sounds like not-ish.
And
They only work if you're not wearing armor.
they are 7,000 gold.
What do they do?
They are require attunement, so you must have room for that. +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Ah, bullshit! I say bullshit.
Zan
That's-
points on his wrist.
He found those in that the loot pile.
Is that
on
the ones that you
Fly
have?
Castle. Yeah.
Oh,
What a
okay.
find, right? Holy crap. All right. So just to reiterate, you said that there was no medium armor, no half plate, nothing like that.
I believe there
I
was
might-
actually.
I might make a suggestion for everyone. If we all pool our money, I know it's a lot, but those braces could also help Abaddon. She's the only one of us who also does not wear armor.
And her AC is 12.
I think it's like
Do we have enough pooling and extra to not completely deplete us to even make a 7,000 gold
I
purchase?
was gonna say we're going to the mine where we're trying to look for a diamond, so I think it's safe to say we'll probably find some gems, gold, something of worth there. Pick it up on the way back.
Yeah, we can try. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying no, but also I don't have like the numbers in front of me.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Do we
looking at what
still
I
have
spent.
that Excel sheet or the Google Doc that we were tracking? It's been a while since like.
because now Abaddon had her own digital one. I stopped keeping track up on it because she had it digitally. She wasn't just doing it paper. That's why
Yeah.
I was keeping a digital one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got this all here. There's a separate. Let me just double check. So yeah, so she kept tracking this bag of holding that I have separate. That you guys should all be able. No, maybe only she can see it. So each of you have 13 platinum, 1,600 gold, 101 silver, and 129 copper. So I can send that to you. Oh wait, this first mate. So it might actually be more than that because it's showing first mate Neve and has ability to see this, and I don't know why. But yeah, so you have like fucking God, man. Yeah, I think you've got more than that because it's also showing the observer. So anyway, you've got 12,904 gold and then an additional 110 platinum, so essentially you have about 14,000 gold.
I think it would be worth the investment to help
I agree.
Avedon.
Thanks, Neo Seraph. Thanks for coming.
We don't know when we could come across those again, if ever.
They are very rare.
We're lucky enough to find it twice.
And Vincent is like, and they are beautiful, and he holds them out, and they're like, there's these like gold, these particular ones, they might not be the exact same as what Zan has, but these particular ones are just both bracers that are just, they wouldn't help you, honestly. If you just look at them, you think like, what could they possibly do? They just like these gold wrapped around things that like wrap around your arms, but they wouldn't look like they defend against anything. So it's more ornate than anything, but it does give the +2 AC. Totally up to you. But
What was this guy's name again, DM?
Vincis Ferry.
Vincis Ferry?
Yeah.
So Micaiah's gonna go a little closer to Mr. Ferry and give him the like, doe eyes and go, Mr. Ferry, we bought, already some items from your shop, and you can see here that we are people of wealth. And she just kind of points over to Arik and his hair and his outfit.
my hair is very rich.
If you could cut us a slight discount, I know I absolutely would remember this kindness, and I would be sure to return here on our way back.
So he looks over at Arik and he's like, first of all, beautiful wig. Well done. Secondly, 7,000 gold.
How'd you have to call him out like that? How'd you have to do my boy like that?
It's beautifully done. It's absolutely beautiful. Better than the one I have on, and you're like, he kind of shifts the wig that he's wearing. It's like a kind of a curly one to hide like his horns are different from Avedon's. They just kind of like come up and then they come forward just slightly. And it's almost like this little like fro that's kind of
not
hiding
even to
them.
help a fellow tiefling. They are for her. She's so squishy.
He looks at you, Micaiah.
They're not for me, darling.
I'll give you a 50 gold discount. 6,950.
You can consider that a frequent flyer discount, because we will be back, won't we, gentlemen?
Okay.
Yes, we will.
We will find more gold and jewels in our adventure. We will take them.
All right, so okay. You are what? Anything else? Any other things that you want to get?
I just want to boost my AC by 1.
Dude, you are level 7
Bart,
and you have an
like
AC of like
ridiculous
21.
AC.
It's only 20.
It's
I
only
want a
20.
21.
You're level 7.
It goes up to
No.
21
No.
once you lose half your hit points. You already have a 21 AC.
I have to be half dead.
Half dead is half
The
alive.
higher the
There's a rock. He
AC, the
wants to
better
literally
you
be a rock.
benefit.
Until I got these bracers, I have had a 15 AC since like second session. You'll be
Avedon's only
fine.
at 14 even with these
Yeah.
bracers.
You'll be fine.
Well, now I have a 16, but
Knock down your tank. Knock down your tank.
We don't have a cleric. We need you to heal. Just heal.
I can do both.
well, I know what I'm doing from now on. I'm just gonna pick Erdy up and put him in front of me like a shield, higher than my AC. I'll be good.
He's so small though, he'd only cover like
Yeah, I know.
here.
Well, I could turn into a small animal
There
and just
you go.
hide behind him.
I don't know. It's Avedon's gonna have to decide if she wants to attune to those. She's already attuned to 3 items, and I know
Oh.
she's not gonna give up the circlet of unicorns.
Yeah, no,
There's-
she's not going to
that-
get
No.
a circlet.
That's
But
just
I'm sure she
not.
wants to defend.
But I think the boots of the Winterland probably cold damage. I
She
think
really
she's
wanted
wanna
those boots.
I think she's going to want to keep the Staff of Fire, though.
Yeah.
She will want to keep that. I think you're right, Zan.
Okay, so you is there anything else? That's what the guy has, so
No, ma'am.
you can
Thank
keep
you,
looking
Mr.
around.
Fairy. We will not forget this kindness, sir.
I certainly hope not.
Oh, we will not. I promise you.
Good night, Darius. Now, you missed it, but your stuff will be coming. I'm waiting for Boris stickers, and I'm also waiting for the Tashas, so I gotta go over to Tabletop Games and get stuff, but I'll be mailing them out hopefully next week. The Boris stickers are coming on Friday. So, good night. Thank you. Yeah, so we are finished. We are finishing up. So you all have your items. I'll make sure to update your. I'll update your bag of holding, and I will also update.
This is a shitty shopping spree.
I mean, if you want to spend more time, I'm sure you'll be able to find what you're looking for.
About like a million
things. I was gonna say we just blew like 10 grand worth of 10,000 gold.
Just because you didn't buy something doesn't make it a bad job. Okay?
Just because you didn't become invincible.
Right? Price. What does he want?
He's like,
I want armor of dwarven kind.
You're already like a brick wall. Okay, well, you're only level 7.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna get that until we're level
20.
17.
I'm gonna look for it everywhere we go.
Armor.
Well, that's fine.
It's all based off of, I mean, I'm rolling stuff, so it could happen. I mean, the bracers just happened to be there that time, so. Okay, so you guys all kind of head towards the, in the direction of the outer city, and we will pick up on Saturday with you heading out. Essentially, it is about, well, the time says here, 2:25, 2:26 in the afternoon. By the time you are done, actually, I'm going to speed that up another hour, so it's about 3:26 in the afternoon.
1 hour penalty for fucking with the DM's time.
And you are heading on your way out through Stony Eyes in the outer city and the Nor Chapel, and on your way then heading to the southeast, following the directions of your map that you have received. But you have a lot of healing potions now, so that's good, and then a couple of extra fun things to use.
On the road again. It's so fun being on the road again.
Do we want to split those healing potions up now, or do we want to wait until next session, figure it out, leave them in the bag?
Leave them in the bag.
we can do that in the Discord.
I only ask now because usually we never think of it until we're in battle.
Yeah.
I'll put in a message in the Discord, right?
Roll for initiative. Oh, we really should have grabbed those potions out of the bag.
So.
Yeah, I'll put a message in the Discord now so you guys remember. So thank you everybody who hung out. We'll be back Thursday with the conclusion of the one-shot Murderer's Fjord, I believe.
Yep. Think so.
Find out how drunk Sig is gonna get.
I don't know.
And then this VOD will be up and available. I'm making them available on YouTube every 2 weeks, but if you're a patron, you get instant access to the VOD if you would like. And then on Saturday we'll be back with the bums heading on their way across the, well, I don't know what the name of this little area is, but across the fields in the direction of Foolshope. And we'll see if NAT is able to get what he needs in order to save his daughter.
Man.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
I like that name too. It's such a classic, like, Western sounding mining town, right? Ghost town name, like, you know, Blood Gulch, Fool's Hope. What is it? Fool's Hope?
Yeah.
Yes, Fool's Hope.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to raid someone we haven't raided before. Laugh Love Lindy. They are playing D&D Ravenloft, I believe it is that they are playing. Let me just double check. It's going to take 4 more seconds for me to look and see. And they're using Roll20. Yes, so they are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Laugh Love Lindy, we're gonna raid them, and we'll see you on Thursday. And hashtag 30 is a new 20. I'm gonna be owning this on Twitter. I'm gonna try to make it happen.
Word of the week, Goliath.
Was Goliath, yep.
Oh yes, word of the week for our locals. Yay! Word of the week, Goliath. Don't forget, go to those shops and the Armory in Fairhaven, Tabletop Games in Westport, New England Comics in New Bedford, and just ask about the NAT30s jar and how it works, and use the word of the week in the jar. You'll get free stuff at those stores. Okay, so here we go. Let's raid. And
Thanks for hanging, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
We're raiding.
Let's go.
Raid.